That is the scene in Lansing, Michigan right now as protesters come out in force in this live picture. They are voting right now on this issue of whether or not union members and non-union members would both have to pay dues in the workplace in Michigan, a hugely volatile issue. Michigan Senate Majority Leader Arlan Meekhof proposed this law. He is in the vote right now, but I did get a chance to speak with him a little while ago. Here he is. We are joined this morning by Senator Arlan Meekhof. Senator, welcome. Good morning. Good to have you with us today.
Sure.
So this law is in the process of being passed by all intents and purposes today in Michigan. How is it going to change things for Michigan workers?
Well, it's a bold and historic day here in Michigan. We are looking at workplace fairness and equity, and it's going to give every hardworking family here in Michigan the right to choose, the freedom to work, and the freedom to associate.
President Obama was in Michigan yesterday. He has a different take on it, as you know. Here he is speaking to a group there.
These so-called right-to-work laws, they don't have to do with economics. They have everything to do with politics. What they're really talking about is giving you the right to work for less money.
That would be of a concern to a lot of workers, I would imagine.
Well, I would say, Martha, to that if the unions are good at marketing and they have the skills that people want to join their group, the worker certainly will have that choice to do that, and he or she should be able to do that freely, no matter what they want to choose.
You know, some people say that your side, the Republican side of Michigan, lost 5 seats in the last election, and that you all are pushing through this legislation quickly so that you can get it passed before those seats are gone. Is that true?
No, Martha. Actually, this is a process that's been in discussion for a long period of time. The opportunity is here for us to be bold and move Michigan to a place that will have the greatest opportunity for job creation and have more and better jobs for our kids and our grandkids. We've lost a lot of our kids and grandkids over the last decade. We're one of the only states that lost population. And to have the opportunity to have this freedom of choice, hopefully that brings back our kids and our grandkids, because they'll want to work here because it's their best opportunity.
That says a lot. And I know a lot of people in Michigan feel as you do, but we are learning that there are thousands of people massing around the state capitol. We saw similar scenes in Wisconsin during a similar battle last year. Are you concerned about the backlash and perhaps even violence in the wake of this vote?
I don't think so, Martha. The state police have everything under control. They're there to protect the safety of everybody and make sure that democracy is in front of us. I mean, you're seeing a great opportunity and a demonstration of democracy where people have the freedom to speak.
You know, the other side says that they accept the fact that this vote is going to go through today, and it will, of course, be signed by the governor. But they say, you know what? In the next round of elections, we are going to take the bull by the horns. We're going to get these folks out who pushed this legislation through, and we're going to take Michigan back to the sort of, cradle of union that it has always been.
Well, that's an opportunity that can be played out in 2014. But I would simply say it's a bold and historic day in Michigan, the opportunity for workers to choose, to freely associate. And I think if the unions are really good at what they're going to do and offer great services, the worker is going to have a value proposition in front of them, and they'll be able to choose how they spend their money. You
know, Michigan obviously went for President Obama in the last election. That was sort of an indicator to many people that the union movement is very strong, had a lot of influence in the election. What do you say to that?
I'm from the west side of the state. I really can't measure that very well. We're very one-sided in that aspect. But I would simply say the public has been discussing this for some period of time. It's not been any secret at all. It's really been something that's always been talked about. And we just have the opportunity to make a historic day here in Michigan.
Very interesting. Everybody's watching your state right now. Senator, thank you so much for being with us today. Good to talk to you.
Thank you, Martha.